It is the morning of January 3rd, 2026. Margaret, a 72-year-old widow from Ohio, slowly opens her bank app. She has been waiting for this deposit all month. The news said Social Security checks were going up by 2.8%. She did the math herself. She was expecting an extra $56. But when she looks at the screen, her deposit is only about $38 higher than last month. Not 56, 38. She wonders, did the government make a mistake? Did somebody take her money? Is her Social Security being cut? The truth is, nobody stole anything from Margaret. But a quiet rule that almost no one explained to her just took back nearly 1/3 of her raise before she ever saw a single dollar. And if you are over 65 and receiving Social Security right now, the exact same thing is happening to you this month. Hello, my friends. I am Edward. For more than 20 years, I have worked as a Senior Policy Analyst, helping retirees just like you understand the rules that Washington keeps writing in language nobody can read. And today, I need you to listen very carefully, because what I am about to show you is happening right now in January 2026 to nearly 71 million Americans. I am going to walk you through the exact official numbers. I will show you the documents straight from Social Security and Medicare. I will tell you who is protected, who is not, and the 3 steps you must take this week to keep more of your money. And please stay with me until the end, because there is one hidden mistake that retirees with a little extra income are making right now that can cost them up to $5,800 in a single year. Most people will never know it happened until it's too late. So sit back, grab a pen, and let's protect your benefits together. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert is 67 years old. He worked 41 years as a high school principal in Phoenix, Arizona. He retired in 2023. He pays his taxes. He follows the rules. He is the kind of man who keeps every receipt in a labeled folder. In the summer of 2024, Robert and his wife Linda made one decision that they thought was perfectly normal. They sold the family home, the one where they raised their 3 children, and they downsized to a smaller condo. After the sale, they made about $180,000 in profit. Robert reported everything correctly on his 2024 tax return. Honest, clean, by the book. Then, in November 2025, a letter arrived from the Social Security Administration. The letter said his Medicare Part B premium for 2026 would not be $202.90 a month like everyone else. It would be $527.50 a month per person for him and for Linda. Robert sat down at his kitchen table and did the math. That is over $7,700 in extra Medicare premiums in 1 year just because they sold their house. He thought it had to be a mistake. He called Social Security. The agent told him politely, "Sir, this is correct. It's called IRMAA. We look back 2 years at your tax return." Here is what hurts the most. There was a form, a simple government form. If Robert had known about it, he could have filed it and possibly reduced or eliminated that surcharge, but nobody told him. Not his real estate agent, not his accountant, not his bank. That form is called the SSA.44. And in just a few minutes, I am going to show you exactly when and how to use it. Because Robert's story is not rare. It is happening to thousands of retirees this month. Now, let me show you the official numbers, straight from the government's own documents. No rumors, no opinions, just the facts. Fact number 1. The Social Security Administration officially announced a 2.8% cost of living adjustment for 2026. That is the COLA. It started with the checks paid in January 2026. It affects nearly 71 million Americans. For the average retiree, that is about $56 more per month. That sounds wonderful, doesn't it? But here is what they did not put in the headlines. Fact number 2. The standard Medicare Part B premium for 2026 is $202.90 a month. Last year, in 2025, it was $185. That is an increase of $17.90 every single month, almost a 10% jump. Now do the simple math with me. Your raise is $56. Medicare takes $17.90 right off the top before the money ever reaches your bank account. That leaves you with about $38. The government gave you a raise. Medicare quietly took back nearly 1/3 of it, but it doesn't stop there. Fact number 3. The Part B annual deductible jumped to $283 in 2026, up from $257 last year. That is the amount you pay out of pocket before Medicare starts covering doctor visits and outpatient care. Fact number 4. If you have to go into the hospital in 2026, the Part A deductible per benefit period is now $1,736. That is per stay. Fact number 5, and this is Robert's trap. Higher income retirees pay much more. This is called IRMAA, the Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. And here is the part that catches people off guard. Medicare looks at your tax return from 2 years ago. So your 2026 premium is based on what you reported in 2024. Let me read these brackets to you straight from Medicare.gov. If you filed a joint return for 2024 with income of $218,000 or less, you pay the standard $202.90. If your joint income was between $218,000 and $274,000, you pay $284.10. Between $274,000 and $342,000, you pay $405.80. Between $342,000 and $410,000, you pay $527.50. That was Robert. Between $410,000 and $750,000, you pay $649.20. And if you crossed $750,000 in 2024, even from a one-time event, you pay $689.90 a month each. That is over $8,200 in a single year per person. Now, here is what the news will not tell you. There is a protection called the Hold Harmless provision in the Social Security Act. It says that for most retirees who have their Medicare premium deducted directly from their Social Security check, the premium increase cannot cause your net Social Security payment to actually go down. It can shrink your raise, but it cannot reduce your check below last year's amount. But, and this is critical, Hold Harmless does not protect you if you are enrolling in Medicare for the first time in 2026. You pay IRMAA because of higher income. You pay Medicare directly instead of through Social Security deduction, or your state Medicaid pays your premium. If any of those four apply to you, you have no cushion. You pay the full amount, no matter what. And one more thing the Kaiser Family Foundation confirmed this year. For millions of retirees, the combined cost of higher premiums, the higher deductible, and rising Part D drug plan costs is growing faster than the 2.8% COLA. In real dollars, many seniors will have less spending power in 2026 than they did in 2025. That is not a rumor. That is from KFF, one of the most respected health policy research organizations in America. So what do you do about this? You don't sit and worry. You take action this week. Here are the 3 steps every retiree over 65 needs to take. Step 1. Log into your My Social Security account and verify your exact 2026 benefit amount. Go to SSA.gov and click Sign In. If you don't have an account, you can create one for free using the ID.me system. Once inside, find your benefit statement. It will show you your gross Social Security amount, your Medicare deduction, and your net deposit. Write those numbers down. If something looks wrong, you have a paper trail. Never trust a phone call or an email claiming to be from Social Security. The only safe place to check is the official SSA.gov website. Step 2. If you had a major life change in 2024 or 2025, file Form SSA-44 immediately. This is the form Robert wished he had known about. Form SSA-44 is officially called Medicare Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount, Life-Changing Event. You can file it if you experience any of these 8 qualifying events: marriage, divorce, death of a spouse, you or your spouse stopped working, your work hours were reduced, you lost income-producing property due to a disaster or event beyond your control, you lost pension income, or you received a settlement payment from a former employer. Selling your house is not by itself a qualifying event, but retiring, losing a pension, or stopping work are. If any of those apply, download Form SSA-44 from SSA.gov, fill it out, attach your proof, and submit it to your local Social Security office. You have a right to request reconsideration within 60 days of your IRMAA notice. Step 3. Review your Part D drug plan and your Medicare Advantage plan every single year. Medicare open enrollment runs from October 15th through December 7th every year. Even if you love your current plan, prices and drug coverage change every January. A plan that was perfect for you in 2024 may be a disaster for you in 2026. Also, if your income is limited, check if you qualify for the Medicare Savings Programs called QMB, SLMB, and QI. These state programs can pay your entire Part B premium for you. And the Extra Help Program, also called the Low Income Subsidy, can cut your prescription drug costs dramatically. You apply through SSA.gov or your state Medicaid office. These 3 steps take maybe one afternoon, but they can protect you from losing thousands of dollars over the next 12 months. My friend, I want you to hear me clearly. The rules around Social Security, Medicare, banking, and pensions are changing faster than ever before. New notices, new deductibles, new surcharges, new deadlines, and the government is not going to call you and explain any of it. You cannot rely only on YouTube notifications to stay informed. YouTube does not send alerts when a new IRMAA bracket is announced. YouTube does not warn you when your Part D plan is being discontinued. YouTube does not tell you when your bank changes its rules on Social Security deposits. That is why I created the Global Senior Alerts official WhatsApp channel. Click the link in the description below this video right now and join us. It is completely free. The moment you join, you will be able to download our Senior Benefits Protection Guide, a simple printable PDF that walks you step by step through Social Security, Medicare, IRMAA, pension rules, banking protections for seniors, and even the new TSA airport rules. And every week, you will receive real-time alerts directly on your phone. Updates about Social Security payment changes, Medicare premium adjustments, new bank regulations affecting retirees, insurance claim rule changes, and travel restrictions for seniors. You worked your whole life for these benefits. Do not let one missed letter, one missed deadline, or one missed form take them away from you. Click the link, join the channel, download the guide, and share this video with someone you love who is over 65 because they deserve to know the truth too. This is Edward, reminding you, knowledge is the strongest protection a retiree can have. Stay informed, stay protected, and I will see you in the next video.